Hi, morning. I'm Samir Nakra. Welcome to my LifePage. Today I'll be talking about the Indian Army and giving you an insight into some things which will help you understand the armed forces slightly better, make your career decisions based on that. Also things which are exciting about the Indian Army and the kinds of challenges that it will throw at you. But before that, let me introduce myself and tell you a little more about my background. I started by doing my graduation in commerce in '94. I completed my graduation from the Bhopal School of Social Sciences in BCom, as I said. And immediately upon completing my graduation, I joined the Indian Military Academy, Dehradun in '94. Passing out in December '95 and getting commissioned into the Regiment of Artillery. The Indian Army is, as I would say, largely about defending the country. It's about making sure that your regimental ethos, your soldiers, your troops are taken care of as an officer. And finally, it's about your own ability as an officer and a leader to take the right decisions, whether serving in peace or in field. And to make all of that happen, the armed forces actually train you. They train you for 4 years if you're coming through the NDA. They train you for a year and a half if you're coming through the IMA, and they train you for 9 to 10 months if you're coming through OTA, where they actually try and teach you. They actually teach you and imbibe in you the honor code, the values, the ethos which makes the armed forces. You need to be a graduate. That's actually all you require. You can be from arts, you can be from commerce, you can be from science. But once you have that, what would typically help you if you're planning to join the armed forces would be a good understanding of science. When I say science, I mean an understanding of technology, telecommunications, some understanding of physics, some understanding of electronics. And the reason for knowing this is that increasingly everything is being driven by technology, and similarly the armed forces will also be driven by technology. So a good understanding of technology, having a scientific temperament will help you when you join the armed forces. The primary skill I would say would be leadership, and what I mean by leadership is your ability to take people along, take decisions. You get immense respect when you pass out from the military academies. You wear your uniform, whether you're in the cantonment or outside. I've never seen of a case where you're not respected as a soldier, as an officer from the armed forces. So I think that goes without saying. Respect and recognition comes along with wearing the uniform. You'll be required to travel a lot. You'll virtually be on a posting every 2 to 3 years. So you will not get the stability that you get in a civil job. It of course gets counterbalanced by all the exposure and the good things that the armed forces gives to you. But this is something that you have to consider, the fact that you will be mobile for a large part of the initial phase of your career. The day would typically start at 6 o'clock in the morning, which means you get up much ahead of that. You'll start with physical training, which means you might go for a 5-kilometer run, which is what actually helps you stay fit, which is something I mentioned earlier. Once your physical training is over, the PT period is over, you come back, you freshen up. You're typically in office by about 8:30 in the morning. You might be doing various training exercises during the day or administrative duties during the day. Or if you're out there in the field, you could actually be undertaking certain field exercises. Typically lunch is at around 2:33. You get a bit of a break from between 3 to 4:35 in a peace location. As at 5 o'clock, typically as a young officer, you'll be back in the sports field playing some of the troop games. It could be volleyball, it could be football, it could be hockey, it could be going for a cross-country run. This part of the evening session would typically end by about 6:30 7, you would go back to your rooms, freshen up between 7, 8, 8:30. And typically by about 8:39, you would be in the mess, dining in with other officers. Your day might end at 10, 10:30, but if you're a duty officer for the day, you will be required to check the guard at night, which could happen anytime between 11 a.m. to 4 a.m. in the morning or 5 a.m. So you might be up once again, usually once a week, going and checking the night guard. And the next day you'll be back again at 6 o'clock in the PT field, getting ready to go for the 5-kilometer run with your troops. So now I hope I've been able to give you a balanced view on the Indian Armed Forces, and I wish you the very best. Thank you.